So I'm here at the Rose Bowl. What is your name, young man?
Larry Licata with Wholesale Antiques.
Now, Larry, word on the street is that you're going to be going somewhere, what, Anaheim or San Diego? Or where are you going?
Close by, but actually Hungary. Hungary.
Budapest, Hungary.
I'm meeting a customer from San Francisco.
Oh, a San Francisco. A secret customer from who? What can you tell me about? Then what can you tell me about that customer?
Well, he wants to remain anonymous.
Okay.
So,
okay. Anonymous, but not secret.
There you go.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to pick him up at the Budapest airport. He's going to spend 4 days with me, and we're going to travel the country.
Now, what are some of the highlights of this trip?
Well, the wine is one of the main highlights, of course.
Okay. Highlights of interest to antiquers.
Oh, that would be the excellent buying.
And where that might be, what are some of the cities that you're going to be going to?
Well, we're going to be starting in Budapest, go through the city of Eger.
Eger. Would you spell that for us?
That would be E-G-E-R.
Okay.
Then to
Eger.
Debrecen, which is D-E-B-R-E-C-E-N.
Okay, good.
And where else were you? A small city by the name of Dobos.
Dobos.
D-O-B-O-Z. And lots of little tiny villages in between.
Now, when you go to one of these places, are you going, now you don't specify the city unless you want to, are you going to go to one of these places where there is some weird off-the-wall Hungarian merchant that you're going to be doing business with?
Mostly gypsies, farmers, and their version of local antique dealers. But mostly gypsies we deal with.
Now, when you deal with a gypsy, do you go into their gypsy barn, or do they have the stuff out in the front yard? What is the tableau of when you're dealing with these people?
Typically, they would have a barn full of things that they've been picking up in between my visits.
I see. And what might be an example of some great item? What would you really hope that they had when you went there?
Well, I like all the architectural and garden pieces.
And what would be a great architectural piece?
You know, like iron gates, large metal doors, windows.
Now, these iron gates, what year would they go back to? In the 30s or the 20s or before that?
Typically mid-1800s.
Mid-1800s. Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, good stuff.
Now, these iron gates, are they around 8 foot tall, or how big are these things?
All sizes, but the biggest I've ever had is 12 foot tall.
A 12 foot. Now, how'd you get that into your? I understand you drive around in a Mini Cooper. Is that right when you're doing this? How did you get that 12 foot thing into your car?
Well, I have a large truck that follows me.
Large truck that follows
picks up
you.
Everything that we can't fit into the Mini Cooper.
I see. And so, what were the logistics of getting that in there? Because 12 foot iron, it probably weighs
a lot of manpower.
A lot of manpower.
There's no forklifts, very little.
So you and the guy, what's the guy that comes with you? What's his name?
Let's say his name's Eric.
Eric. That sounds a little suspicious, but let's say Eric comes. So you and Eric, you haul it. Now, do you get the gypsies help you, or do the gypsies say, no, that's extra charge? Or we don't do that kind of stuff.
They're happy to help as long as there's the money.
So these are happy to help gypsies.
Very much so.
Okay, well, just the kind I like.